Okay. All right. All right. I'm going to share this on Facebook.
Mommy,
Yes.
I want candy.
Hi. MJ,
Yeah.
I'm doing a video. You cannot just barge in like that. If you want, there's candy on the table downstairs, right? So go get the one on the table downstairs. What is it? Auntie's downstairs. Go ask her to give you the one on the table
not downstairs.
She's watching TV downstairs.
She went to her room.
Then go ask Daddy. Go. Hi, please, if you're in the live, please, can you just leave a comment down below just so that we know who is tapping in here? And if you can just like this live video, that would do so great for me. So we have one person watching at the moment. Hi, how are you? My name is Aija and I'm pleased to meet you. So you can ask me any question if you're interested in opening or starting a YouTube channel. Anything about makeup, you can definitely ask me. Wait, that's my phone. So I have two people watching. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live, guys. Please, if you can go ahead and share this live. So in this live, we're going to be talking about starting up a YouTube channel or any other platform you're interested in. And then we are also going to do a full face of makeup. So if you're interested in any of these topics, you can definitely stick around and let's go together. Okay. I wanted to make sure I'm seeing it on my phone just to see how things are going. Make sure I'm seeing it on my phone just to see how things are going. Make sure I'm seeing it on my phone just to see how things are going. Make sure I'm seeing it on my phone just to see how things are going. Make sure I'm seeing it on my phone. It's echoing. Is it echoing by you guys? Are you guys hearing any echo? Maybe it's because I'm in here. That's why it's doing that. Hey, you guys, welcome to the live. My name is IJ. So I just wanted us to talk about starting up a YouTube channel or any platform that you're interested in. And also, we are going to be doing a full face of makeup. You can see I have a bare face, there's nothing on. So if you're interested in starting up a YouTube channel, you can leave a comment down below. Just ask me whatever you want to ask, the equipment to use, whatever you're interested, guys, I'm here. So please, if you can go ahead and share this live, I'll be very, very happy. You do so much you excite me by doing that. So let's go ahead and share this live and make sure we have as many people as possible. I know there's just one person here right now. Hi, can you just leave a comment down below? Let me know who is watching, please, if you don't mind. So to start up my makeup, I'm going to start up by using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant with Touch Primer. This primer right here, if you have a dry skin, this primer is best for you. If you have oily skin, it's actually for combination skin. So you can definitely try this. But another primer that I love to use is the Milk Makeup Grip Hydro Grip Primer. This one right here, this is one of the best primers in the market right now. If you haven't tried it and you're interested in looking for a good primer, you can definitely try this. I have two people watching me right now, so if you can just go ahead and leave a comment down below, I will really, 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 really appreciate it, guys. That will make me excited. So I'm going to go ahead and use my Fenty Beauty primer. I'm just going to dab that on my face on both sides and a little bit on my forehead. I'm just going to work that in. And if you like this live, can you just give me a thumbs up as well? It won't hurt a fly. It won't hurt you in any way. It's definitely for free. All right. So when I'm starting my makeup, I like to start by doing my eyebrow. I do my eyebrow first before any other thing. And I have a very, very oily eyebrow. So what I tend to do is to use setting powder on my eyebrow just to take away some of that shine. And if you like what you're seeing, I would really appreciate if you can go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you are not, you are not forced to do that. But if you like what you're seeing, please go ahead and support me by subscribing. And I'll really appreciate it if you can just leave a comment down below. I'm seeing two people are watching right now. So please just leave a comment for me down below. Let me know exactly how the life is going and how it's looking at your end. This is my first time doing a live video, doing makeup on live video, so I really want to know the feedback. So I'm going to start by outlining my eyebrow. And to start doing your eyebrow, the most important thing that you need to start with is to make sure that you have a good shaped eyebrow. Because if you don't have that, if you don't have your eyebrow well shaped or something, then you may not be able to follow the right outline for your eyebrow. So it's good to start by having a good outline for your eyebrow. If you like to wax, if you like to shave, whatever way I do my eyebrows myself, I just use a blade and I cut down the thing. That's it. So I'm going to use this precisely my brow pencil. This is from Benefit. So I have three people watching right now. Thank you so much for stopping for this live. I really do appreciate you guys so much. This is my first time doing a live video on YouTube. So if you guys can leave a comment down below, I would really, really appreciate it, because then I'll get a feedback if this video is going, if the life is going good or not. And please give me a huge thumbs up as well. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the support. So to start your eyebrow, you want to start so you want to start from the bottom. Just outline it from the bottom and then you work your way in. So I'm going to use precisely my brow pen. So I'm starting right at the bottom of my brow. Just like that. Oh my God. Hi, why Wendy Smitten? Hi, good night, IJ. How are you doing? Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for coming for this live. Is this Wendy Smitten? I'm trying to think. I don't know if it's the same person I'm thinking about from St. Kitts. I'm not sure. How are you doing? Oh, there you go. I was like, is this the same person I'm thinking about? Nice to meet you. Happy New Year. How are you doing? How is work? How is everything? So once you have the bottom outlined, you want to now go and start the top. You can see how I have a good outline, and you want to make sure your brow ends, somewhere right there. So just going to take it down a little bit like so. We have 4 people watching right now. Please, guys, if you can give me a thumbs up, just hit on that thumbs up button. And please subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my channel. If you like what you're seeing, I really appreciate all the support. Thank you so very much. So now you want to outline the top part of your brow. Happy New Year to you and your family. Everything is going well. I'm always following. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate you. Oh my God. Wow. It's a long time. So once you outline your brow, you should have something like this. My family is good. We are all good. Thank you so much. Then once you've already outlined it, you want to go ahead and fill it in. You can see I barely have anything at the side or towards the end of my brow. Just like so. So your eyeball should be looking something like this. Ah, Wendy, so true. Long time. I actually learned how to do my makeup by watching your YouTube videos. Thank you. Oh my God. This is one of my OGs in the house. Thank you so much. I'm happy that you're able to learn something from my video. Please, if you guys can go ahead and share this live video, we want to get as many people as we can in here. We want to get as many people as we can in here. And yeah. So I'm going to do the same thing on this other side. Start from the bottom. Go little strokes at a time. You will feel much better if you go with little strokes at a time. I'm going to move this mirror closer to me. I feel like I'm struggling. Okay, there you go. There you go. And then you want to do the top part as well. Just the same thing. It's very easy to do your brows, guys. And it's something that comes with practice. The more you do it, the more you. Oh my God, this one doesn't look like. So I'm just going to take that tail end out. And then you want to walk your way down. I have 4 people in here. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please go ahead and give me a huge thumbs up if you like what you're seeing. And I will really appreciate if you can subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. And please help me by sharing this video, sharing this live video, so that we can get as many people as we can in here. So I'm going to go back in now with this NYX Professional Makeup Precision Brow Pencil. This right here, I'm going to use that to fill in my brow. And if you can leave a comment down in the comment section below, really, really appreciate it. You can ask me anything about starting up a YouTube channel or any other platform that you are interested in. And like you can ask me questions about like what you need to use to start off with, what kind of equipment you use, what kind of camera and things like that. I can definitely help in all those areas. So I'm going to use this brow pencil just to fill in my brows. I have 2 likes so much so far. Thank you so much. Thanks for those who have given me a thumbs up already. I appreciate each and every one of you. If your eyeball is looking crooked, do not bother. We are going to fix it. I think I like this one better than the other one. We have 5 people watching. Thank you guys for coming. I really appreciate you guys. Please leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you guys are enjoying this or not. Please. Please, please, please. This one looks better. I love this one better. This one right here, I don't even know what it's looking like. But we just have to roll with it. So once you have that, you want to go ahead and use a spoolie to just brush it out. Then you also want to make sure that your brow starts very thin from the beginning and then you feel it more. It should be more harsh towards the end than at the beginning of your brow. So let's just brush that in. So once you have that, you should have your brows looking like this so far. Then we are going to use a concealer to clean it up. That's what makes it even much better. And the concealer I'm going to use, this is the Fenty Beauty concealer, and this is a Pro Filter concealer in the shade 370. This is my highlight shade as well, but I'm going to use it to clean up my brow. So normally I just do this at the bottom of my brow, and then I'm going to clean it out. And then you need a brush like this. This is a very straight end brush or top brush, straight top, or you can use a curved one of those brushes that have a curved on it. I don't think I have any here with me. Yeah. Yeah, something curved like this. You can use a curve. Sylvia! Welcome, Sylvia. You can use something like this that has this a slanted edge. Sylvia, how are you? This is my sister. So you want to start by cleaning the bottom part of your brow. So take a little bit of that product and you do this. Well, mommy, thank you for stopping. Oh, I beg. Let me share my life. So you want to do this and just continue down below. Looking fresh. Okay, I will. Thank you. So once you clean your eyebrow, it should look like something like this. like that. Let's do the same thing on this other side. Whatever you do on one side, you do the same thing on the other side. So just take a little bit of product. You don't need too much product on your brush to clean your brow. And then you should have something like this. So once you have that, you want to go ahead now and clean out the excess. You need a brush like this. This one is dirty because I used it today. It's more like a small foundation brush, and then you just clean up your underbrow. I don't use foundation on my top brow because I feel like when you do this, it looks more natural than when you use the foundation on your top. But at the end of the day, it's what you want, it's your preference. So you can do whatever you feel like doing. So once you got that, you should have something like this. Your brow should look something like this. You can see that my brow starts it's not harsh at the beginning, and then towards the end, it becomes much harsh. That's what you want your brow to look like. You don't want any box looking brow. I know for most people, brow is their biggest thing. So if you're one of those who love eyebrows, then you can definitely practice on it to become more efficient. Okay, I'm going to share this live on Facebook one more time just to get many people in here. Okay, I just shared that on YouTube. There we go. Thank you for the 3 likes. We have 3 people already liking. Thank you so much. Please, once you comment, if you can just leave a comment down below, I really appreciate it so I know who is watching. I know I cannot see you guys, but you guys can see me. But if you leave a comment down, then I know exactly who is watching. So we already did apply our primer. We are going to go jump right into foundation. But before we apply our foundation, there is this one step that I like to add to my makeup routine because it helps my foundation or my makeup to last longer, and it also helps with to control oil on my face because I have a very oily skin. So the step is using a setting powder to set your primer before you actually apply foundation on top of it. If you are oily, this is something you want to try. Use a setting powder. You can use any setting powder of your choice to do this. A very inexpensive setting powder that I will recommend is this one, this air spun setting what does it say? Loose face powder. This powder is a dupe for this Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. This does not give you any flashback and it's very inexpensive. You can get this from any drugstore, CVS, Walmart, Walgreens, wherever. Even on Kroger, you can find this in Kroger. So if you want to get something and you don't want to splash too much money, you can definitely try that. It's the Air Spawn setting continue no face powder. So I'm going to set my entire face by using this setting powder right here, the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. Like I said, this step is good if you have an oily skin. It helps to control the shine, and it also helps to control the oil. You know, at times when you put on makeup, in about say in about 3 hours or something, you start to see all this oil on your nose, on your face. But going through this one more step is going to help control that oil, so you won't have a very oily face at the end of the day. Do not forget the forehead. And I'm using a sponge to do this. You can definitely use a brush if you have a brush. I prefer using a sponge. I feel like this helps um, my foundation to even glide better. So once you have that looking all nice and good, you want to set it before you actually apply your foundation. Setting this is going to help your makeup last even longer. So I'm going to use the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I'm going to use this to set everything. So once you set that in place, you want to let it dry for a minute. Please, if you're coming in here and you're interested in makeup, please go ahead and leave me a comment or give me a thumbs up. I'll really appreciate it. And if you can just go the extra mile by sharing this live video, I'll really, really be more grateful. And if you can even go an extra mile by subscribing to my channel, I'll really be happy. Thank you so much for even stopping by in the first place. So I'm just going to dry this up right now to make sure you don't have to go get a fan to do this. You can use your book or whatever you have available to dry this up, and it doesn't take any minute. So what foundation are we using today? I'm going to use, let me see. All right, I'm going to use my Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation, this right here. This foundation is very good and is a stay in place makeup foundation. This foundation is very good because it stays in place. It really does not move so much and it lasts a long time as well. So I'm just going to pump a couple on my hand. I'm just going to dab it on my face. So like I said before, guys, if you're interested in starting up a YouTube channel, you can ask me a question about it. I'm here to answer all your questions. Like what you need to start up a YouTube channel, what equipment you need, like camera, light, whatever story. Just ask me that question. All right, after applying your foundation, you want to use a foundation brush. I'm using this brush from NYX, and this is the NYX number 3 brush. This brush, you can get it from Ulta or you can get it from NYX online. I'm going to use my setting spray, spray it on the brush. These days, we want our makeup to last as long as it can. We want to get the best out of our makeup. So I'm going to use my brush to just, and when you're blending in your foundation, you want to staple in. Other than dragging like that, you want to staple in. You have a better coverage when you do that. Okay, you see everything is looking nice and beautiful. And guys, when it comes to your makeup, you want to make sure that you blend as much as possible. Blending is the thing that will help your makeup look flawless. And if you realize I had just a little bit on my forehead, you don't want too much. Angel, you guys stop it. You don't want too much makeup on your forehead because when you have so much on your forehead, you're going to spend so much time trying to blend it. So have just a little bit as much as possible. Besides, you don't even need that so much coverage on your forehead unless you have an acne and black spots and all of that. But you need just a little bit. And then it even becomes even much advisable to use just a little bit if your shade is kind of off, because if you have so much foundation on your forehead, you're going to have it all over your hairline and it's going to look off. So you want to make sure you have just a little bit on your forehead. And you just blend everything out. Blend everything out. Blending is what you need. Please, if you're coming here and you're interested in starting a YouTube channel, I'm here to answer all your questions. Leave a comment for me down below. If you like what you see, please also give me a huge thumbs up. I'll really appreciate it. If you just like me, give me a thumbs up. I'll love it too. I have two people watching. I don't even know who is watching right now, but if you can leave me a comment, I'll really appreciate it. So let's jump into concealer. Concealer is something that many people don't really know how to do yet. And if you're one of those who are really, really interested in makeup, you can try it. Try it at home. Make sure you understand it before you start doing a concealer to go out, because you don't want to put on the concealer and you look like something very different, you know. So for concealer, I'm going to use the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This right here, I am in the shade Caramel. Concealer is one of those things that you can use to hide dark spots. You can use to hide acne, scars, and things like that. And you know, sometimes we have these dark spots, and if you have hyperpigmentation on your face, you may also want to use a concealer to correct, to color correct. So I'm going to use this to highlight your face. You need to highlight underneath your eyes, your down the bridge of your nose, your forehead, and your chin. So people do highlight their cupid's bow. So depending on how good you are when it comes to highlighting, you want to start a little bit and you work your way up. You don't want to start too harsh and then you're struggling to blend, especially if it's your first time trying to do this. So that's all I have on my forehead. And then I'm going to highlight underneath my eyes. I have two people watching. Please, I really appreciate it if you can leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this life is going. How are you seeing it at your end? I need all the feedback that I can get. This is my first time doing a makeup live video on YouTube. So please just leave me a comment down below. Really, really appreciate it, guys. And when you're highlighting, when you're using a concealer, you don't have to come all the way down here at the bottom of your nose. I'm just doing my nose just because my nose is kind of it's clapping. I always call it clapping. It's kind of, kind of right in. It's I don't know what to use. So I like to highlight and I come right down to this groove right here, because if I don't, my makeup is going to look as if it's cracking right there, and I don't like to see that. So that's why I'm coming right down. And then I move it right here. And there you go. Okay. So once you have your concealer on, you want to start to blend. Some, depending on the kind of concealer you have, there's some concealers that dry quickly or quicker than others. There's some that takes that, like, it doesn't even take a minute to dry. So you have to really watch your concealer to know what type you're using. So I'm just going to let this dry like just 5 seconds, and then I'm going to continue to blend out. I don't know, why do I feel so testy today? So I have two people watching right now. Please, can you just leave me a comment down below? Please, guys. Please, please, please. I'm just trying to get more people in here. So I'm sending a message out. I was hungry. All right. So when you're blending, you want to use a sponge that is a little bit damp to blend. That's what I just did to my brush right now. And I need a napkin too. You want your brush to, so you want to make sure you dry your brush as much as possible. I always have a napkin in here. I'm just going to dry it out. You want to take out all the water. You don't want a wet brush. Take out all the water as you can. So this, I'm using a beauty blender. So I'm just going to use this now to blend out everything. And I'm going to start on my chin. You can see how that already looks beautiful and it looks flawless. I have 3 people watching. Please leave me a comment down below if you like what you're seeing, and please give me a thumbs up as well. You want to blend and blend and blend and blend. So once you have that all blended, now you want to blend underneath your eyes. And when you're blending underneath your eyes, you want to start towards the edges. That will give you a much blended edge than when you start somewhere in here. Because when you start in here, you start to carry products from here and outside. Then you have so much product that you don't even know how to blend. But start towards the edge and it's much better to blend that way. You can see how flawless that looks. I really do appreciate this live for. I usually have problems with that part, so I tend not to do it. I know many people find it so difficult to do this, but like I said, take your time. If you know you're about to go out, just put in some extra work and you will love the outcome of it. So you can see how nicely blended that looks towards the edges. That's what you want to get. So let's do the same thing over here. Blend the edges. I tell people that it's better not to have any concealer at all than to have a concealer that's not blended. You don't want your husband to be like, babe, please better clean that face and let's go like that. So once you have your edges well blended, now you want to blend the inner part. And then when you're blending your eyes, you want to look up and you just blend. You don't have to use a beauty blender. You can also use a brush to blend. Whatever is left on your sponge, you want to just apply that on your eyelid. That is going to act like a base for your eyeshadow when you want to do an eyeshadow. So you can see how that is already looking flawless. There you go. Then whatever is left, you want to just apply that on your eyelid. So for those of you who don't know, I've been on YouTube for some time and I'm not where I want to be yet because I have not been be consistent. I will certainly try this tomorrow. Yeah, try it. Anytime you have time in your house, maybe you're at home, you're not doing anything, try doing this. This is how you get efficient when it comes to makeup. Makeup is not something that you just get up and you learn like that. It's something that you have to do often in order to become a pro. So once you have that, I normally go back with my foundation brush and I blend towards the edges if it's not looking right, just in case, you know what I mean? So I just go towards the edges like that and I just pull it out such that if there is any harsh line, it's going to look much blended. That's what you want to do. I have 4 people watching. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate you guys. Now, once you have already applied your concealer, you want to go ahead and you set it. You cannot apply concealer or foundation and you don't set it. If you don't set it, it's going to crease, it's going to crack. You don't want that to happen. It's going to look crazy. You're going to look like a mad lady on the street. So we're going to use the same setting powder we used earlier on. Like I said before, if you don't have money to buy that one, you can use this one. This one does same thing, just like this. It is a good dupe for this particular one I'm using, but I just love this. And then you're going to watch and see how this thing disappears underneath my eyes as if I did not even apply anything. And you see how the shine is just going to go away. So this is how much I have on my sponge. I'm just going to tap off the excess on the lid. Then I look up and then I start to blend. You want to make sure you're dabbing. You want to place everything into your skin. Place everything into your skin. And you can see when I started blending or applying my setting powder, I started underneath my eyes because your eyes are the ones that tend to crease more often. So you want to start there before you go to the other places that you have to highlight. Do not forget your chin, your nose. There you go. Then I also normally use a brush to go in because this part of my nose I cannot really use the sponge, and I just make sure I have that setting powder in here. If not, if I don't do this, it's going to crack and you don't want to see that. You want your makeup to look flawless as much as possible, guys. Please, if you're coming in here, just leave me a comment down below. Let me know who is watching. If you're interested in knowing anything, please ask your questions. I'm here to answer all of your questions. So once I have that looking good, I also want to put some of my on my eyelid. Remember, we use some concealer on the eyelid as well. So you just want to do that. If you don't use a certain powder on your eyelid, is going to crack as well, or it's going to break. So you want to do that. And you don't have to use a setting powder on your lid. You can also use your eyeshadow color, whatever you're going to use on your lid. Why do I feel so thirsty? So I just used that setting powder just on the parts where I had found the concealer. Now I'm going to set my entire face by using another setting powder. To set your entire face, you can use your normal you can use your regular powder, your face powder that you have. You can use that to set your foundation. You just want to make sure you set your foundation. You can apply foundation and you leave it just as it is and you just go your way. You're going to look like a grease ball. So the setting powder I'm using, this is from Fenty Beauty, and this is a Fenty Beauty Pro Filter setting powder. This is in the shade Honey. I love this powder because it looks more, it has the same shade like my skin tone. And I'm just going to set all these areas that I didn't use a concealer. You can see how that just disappears into my skin. Do not forget the forehead. Don't forget the forehead. You can see that everything looks nice and set right now. So once you've already highlighted, the next step you want to do is to contour, or some people call it bronze. You contour when you use a cream product like a concealer to contour, but then if you bronze, you just use a shade that's 1 to 2 shades darker than you to bronze up your face. I prefer to bronze. I try as much as possible to use less product on my face, so that's why I prefer to bronze. So to bronze up my face, I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is their bronze powder, and this is in the shade Saddle. That right there, and it looks like this. And I'm going to use a brush that's a little bit fluffy to bronze. So when you want to blush, you want to suck in your cheeks, just so that when you suck in your cheeks, it gives you a little an outline that you can follow to bronze. So when I suck in my cheeks, you can see this line right here. That's where you want your bronzer to end. Your bronzer is not supposed to pass all the way from down here. It's coming down right down to your chin. That doesn't look cute. So let's suck up our cheeks. Take some of that product, tap off some of the excess, and then you want to start from outside and you work your way in. There you go. You see how that is already looking well, nice and bronzed. You want to do the same thing on the other side. Do not forget your forehead. You want to make sure you also bronze your forehead so it looks nice and beautiful. And then your jawline right here. You want to snatch your jawline as much as possible. You can see how that gives me that nice jawline, as if I have a jawline, because I don't have any. I put on so much weight. And there you go. If you feel like you need more, you can just go ahead and add more. And then whatever is left on my sponge, that's what I want to use on my nose. I know some people like that slim looking effect, that slim nose or whatever they want to call it. So use whatever is left on your brush, on your contour brush, and you just squeeze it like this if you have a bigger brush, and you just do this. You see that? It gives you a very nice and soft contour on your nose. You don't want to have your nose looking as if you have two lines running down your nose. No. Just like so. Just like that. And then you want to take it in into your blouse as well. I love when I do this. I always love my nose whenever I do this, because you could see like the bones of the bridge of my nose. You could see how highlighted and how contoured they look. You can really see how the bones are popping out. There you go. Let me know if you like what you're seeing. Sister Wendy, are you still there? Somebody else is watching. I don't know who else is watching. Please, who else is watching? Can you just leave a comment down below? If you don't mind. So now that I have that looking all nice, I'm going to now apply my highlighter. Highlighter is something that really few people like to highlight. If you don't like highlighters, you don't have to go through this. But if you do like highlighters, then you want to try it. But I'm going to use this Fenty Beauty highlighter, and this is in the shade Afternoon Snack and More Honey. Yeah, two different highlighting shades that are in here. That right there, I love them. So I'm going to use a highlighter brush. See how nice and fluffy that brush looks, and it's much longer than any normal, um, like any normal, how you call it, eyeshadow brush. That's what I was looking for. So you want to highlight right here and do it in a circular motion like this. You can see that highlighter popping up already. You don't need too much highlighter, guys. You don't need a lot of highlighter. And then I take whatever is left on the brush and I just highlight the bridge of my eyebrow right here. My eyebrow bone, that's the word, right there. You see how highlighted that looks already? And you see my highlighter right here. That's where you want to highlight. And then you do same thing on this other side. If you like too much highlighter, you can go crazy with your highlighter, but I just like it to be very, very subtle. So I don't do too much. And then to also, if you also want, if you like highlighters, you can highlight your Cupid's bow right here. I just switch my brush into something small. This is not the correct brush for this, but that's what my hand right there. I don't like that brush. I do not like that brush. All right, this is much better. And then you also want to highlight the tip of your nose right there. This will give your nose that slim effect. And then you also want to highlight the bridge of your nose right here. I don't like that long line of highlighter that people use on their nose. They draw a long line of a highlighter right there. I don't like it. So I do just the tip of my nose and the bridge of my nose right here. And I love it just like that. And there you go. There you have it. So at this point, I'm just going to set my face. And then, no, one thing we missed, we haven't applied blush. If you love blush, you can go ahead and do a blush. If you don't like blush, you don't have to do blush. So I'm going to use this blush palette. It's a trio blush palette. It has 3 different colors, and I'm going to use all 3 of them. I'm going to use my brush. And what I do is I dab on each of them, and then I do a smiling face. Then I just apply it. You can see the blush right there. It looks very beautiful. There you go. Looking beautiful already. We are almost done, guys. We're almost done. Then now you want to set your face. Then I'm going to just dry it up. And there you have it. Checking my phone. I will never be. Wow. Wow. This is interesting. I just opened my TikTok page and I have 58 people just follow me on TikTok. 58 in less than how many? Yes, I am. It is lovely. You're a very good teacher. Thank you. At least I can teach makeup. 58 people just, this is crazy. Wow. Okay. Hmm. This is interesting. Wow. I'm so excited. 58 people just follow me on TikTok. 58. Okay, now let's go. We're almost done. So I'm going to use a black pencil in my inner line, my inner water line. And let me close my eyes when I do this. Like so. Like so. So I'm just using a black pencil to just line my water line. So once you line your water line, you want to make sure you blend it out, guys. You have to blend it. If you don't blend your water line, it's going to look crazy. It's going to bleed and it's going to run down on your makeup. And then you have this dark marks underneath where it's not supposed to be. So you want to blend it. Use a small blending brush and you just look into. So when you're done, you want your eyeshadow to look like that. Now I'm going to go in with the same bronzer that I used, the Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer. I'm going to use that to just set that underneath my eyes. If you don't set it, it's going to bleed. There's some black pencils that no matter what you do, it will just go all over the place. Your eye, by the time you realize it, your eyes is all over your eyes is black. So you want to set it by using either an eyeshadow color, or you can use your bronze, the same bronzy shade, and just set it up. I have two people watching. Are you guys enjoying this? I was live on Facebook today and I had over about 31. The highest number was 10, about 30, 31 people watching. I was like, shoot, this is beautiful. I didn't know I had so many people on Facebook watching me. So I'm going to be going more live on Facebook and just teaching us all these makeup things. I want us to look flawless in 2021. I want us to look flawless as much as possible. So because I'm not doing an eyeshadow, I'm just going to apply a wing liner, a very short wing liner, nothing too crazy. Eyeshadow will take a very long time, so I don't want us to go too long. We're almost an hour already into this live. So I'm going to use a black pencil, a black eyeliner. Is it, how you call it? A liquid eyeliner pen to do a wing liner. And a wing liner is something you have to practice too. It's something you have to practice. You can't just get up and know. So I close my eyes. I can't do this part and be talking. So that's why I'm still. And I'm going to do the same thing. You see how nice and neat that looks? I love it already. A wing liner is good to use a black pencil on your waterline because if you're one of those who like to apply lashes, it's going to help to hide the band of your lash. And there you have it. The final product is awesome. Just smile. Thank you. Thank you. Are you at work or you're at home, Sister Smitten? There you go. My wing liner is on and it looks fly. So now you want to set your face. One last time, I set my face almost 3 times when I'm doing my makeup, just because I want everything to stay in place and look beautiful. I'm going to set it one more time. Mm. You can go crazy with your setting spray. You're the one buying it. And then I'm just going to dry it off. And voila. Okay. Then one last thing is to put on mascara. You want to put on mascara the last thing, because if you put on your mascara before you actually set your face, your mascara is going to move. It's going to just smudge all over and it's going to look crazy. So you want to do your mascara the last. So this is the last thing you do. Mascara and your lips should be the last that you're doing. So I'm going to use it Bad Girl Bang mascara, and I'm also going to use this Big Eagle from Tat. My Bad Girl Bang is almost finished. I like the one of this one. So what I do is I take it and I shove it in here to get some product, and I'm going to. Now it looks like I have a little bit of eye of lash. No, I don't have anything. You have to be patient when doing this. If not, you're going to have mascara all over the place. So be patient when doing this. And then do not forget the bottom lashes. So that looks good already. I'm happy with the outcome of that. Then for your lips, the best lip liner you want to start using is a brown lip liner. Brown lip liner can go with anything. Black is not a game. No, no black. No black, no black, no black. Use a black liner if and only if you're using a black, if you're going to put on a black lipstick, which many people don't do these days, or something that's very dark. but use a brown. Brown lip liner goes with almost anything. Almost anything. So, and they have very nice, beautiful lip liners from the drugstore. You can try any of them and you will never regret it. This one right here, I got it from the drugstore. I'm just going to moisturize my lips first. Oh my god, this thing smells like candy. And it's sweet too. So black lip liner. This is a lip liner. This is a lip liner. This is from NYX. No, NK Makeup. I'm very sure this is from the drugstore. They have very nice brown lip liners. So if you want to try it, please try it out. And this was made from beeswax. It just says coffee. One good thing with brown lip liners is that you can just use a brown lip liner, you put your lip gloss, and you're good. You're good, completely good. So that's one thing I like about brown lip liners. So for my lips, I'm going to use, I don't want something too dark. I bought these lipsticks from Juvia's Place and I just really love them. Alright, so I think I'm going to use, this lipstick from Juvia's Place, and this is the Mademoiselle. It's a nice nude. Tino M24, thank you so much for the heart. Thank you. I love you too. I love you too. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you coming and just sharing with me how you feel about this life. Thank you. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Please go ahead and share my life if you really love it. Love your makeup video. Sorry, I'm late. No, that's fine. That's what you've made me, right? That's the most important thing. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my channel. And I love you too. Thank you so much, dear Tino. I'm just going to use this color in here. Woo, that looks good. You guys see that? I love this color. Very mild, as if there's nothing on my lips. Then I'm going to now apply a lip liner. No, I say a lip liner. No, a lip gloss, just a little bit. And this is from Fenty Beauty. And there you have it. There you have it, guys. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys did like this. I just took off my hair just yesterday, so I haven't been able to do anything on my hair. I don't even know what to do on this hair. Love that Fenty. Oh yeah, the Fenty lip gloss is one of the best lip gloss out there. I love it. I love the smell of it. Like everything about it. I just like it. But for some reason, it makes my lips. It makes my lips to crack at times. I don't know if anybody has experienced that. I think we are just going to put on this headband as if nothing happened. You know what I mean? And call it a day. Wow, I've been here for an hour already. there you go, guys. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys did like this video. If you love live videos like this, please do not forget to give me a huge thumbs up. Leave a comment below like you guys have already done. I love you guys so much, and I hope you were able to like something on this video. And please subscribe if you haven't already. Encourage your friends to subscribe as well. I've been on YouTube for a very long time, and it's just because I haven't been consistent. That's why I am where I am today. But that's totally fine. We are going to get there one day. I'm taking it one step at a time. I cannot come and kill myself. Life, school, kids, like, if you have everything in front of you, you have to choose, right? And I cannot choose makeup over my family. So I was asking you guys. I don't know if any of you guys are interested in starting up a YouTube channel, but YouTube is something that you can definitely start up if you're interested in anything, or if you have any ads that you want to expose to the world. It's something that you can definitely start and be paid. Yes, there's money on YouTube. You can get paid by posting your videos on YouTube. There are certain criteria you have to meet in order to monetize your videos. And there are certain things you have to use as well, because you cannot just come and you're just posting any kind of things. Nowadays, quality speaks for itself. You have to post something that's quality. And I'll advise people that you don't have to go out there and buy a camera. You don't have to buy all those expensive things in order to start up a YouTube video. Nowadays, our phones have one of the best cameras in them. I started my YouTube by using the phone. I was using my phone. Then I went to a cheap camera. See, they knew me in Best Buy. Best Buy, I was in Best Buy almost every 2 weeks. That's how much I was so interested in this thing. The first camera I bought, it wasn't that perfect, but then I used it for 2 weeks. I gathered a little bit of money. I went and gave it back. Took something that was much better than that one, used it for 2 weeks, gathered a little bit of money, went and gave it back again, got something that was a little bit much better than than the previous one, and that's how I was able to get a better camera. It's not the best in the market, but it's doing the job for me, and I love the qualities of my video. So, and then after doing that, I needed a light. You need some light. You need light in order to have a good quality video. You need a good light. Some people, you can definitely use you know light from outside, but the only thing with normal light is that at times when it's getting dark, you don't have that light anymore. So your videos will look shiny at some point, and then another point is kind of dull, because the outer light does fluctuate. So that's why you need a good light. I bought my lights from Amazon. I started with a ring light. The ring light is very, very good because it illuminates, like, it's very, very bright. And that one, I think the ring light I bought was about 200 and something dollars. I used that for a while before I bought these three lights that I'm using right now in here. And this is a very small space, so I don't even need this so much light in here. But like right now, I'm using just one, and that's just perfect for me. But when I'm shooting a video, a makeup video, or doing other things, I use all three lights, and I kind of reduce the intensity. One thing with those lights is just that you can reduce the intensity and you can up the intensity depending on whatever quality you're looking for. And then if you have all those, you have the equipment, right? One more thing you want to think about, it's the software to edit your videos. I know some people edit their videos on their phones. Some people do edit theirs on their computers, on their laptops, on their iPads, depending on what you want or depending on what you're going for. There are many softwares out there that you can use to edit your videos. I use my computer. I used to use my computer, my Mac computer, to edit my videos. Then I just recently, thank God for my husband, he bought me this thing, a computer. So I have an what iMac computer. That's what I'm using. But with iMac, Mac is kind of expensive. They're very stingy and conto with their things. So you have to be ready to spend the money if you want to download anything on this thing. So I search a lot on YouTube how to download some of these things for free without paying for it. Because if you want to use Final Cut Pro is $299. That's how expensive Final Cut Pro is. But if you have that money, you can go ahead and buy it. But if you don't have that money, you can use the free trial. I'm using the free trial right now for 3 months, and that's what I'm going to use until after that 3 months. I'm going to see if I can buy it, because now you cannot even find a place to download Final Cut Pro for free. It's really, 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 really hard to find it for free. I have it on my computer, but I couldn't transfer it onto this. I transferred it to this, but because the what, how you call it even, I don't even know. The processor, both processors are different, so it didn't really recognize it on my iMac. So that's why I couldn't use it. But if I'm really desperate to edit my videos and I don't have Final Cut Pro, I can do it on my computer, on my laptop. Then once you have your after that, I think that's basically it. You can go ahead and upload. Depending on your internet speed. Internet speed is another thing, guys. If you have a good internet speed, you can upload your videos very quickly. But if you don't have a good internet speed, what I do, right? When my internet speed wasn't the best, I used to upload my videos at night. So like before I go to bed, I put up the video to start uploading. So by the time I get up in the morning, the video must have already finished uploaded. Then I can just publish it. That's what I used to do, because sitting there and watching that video take you 5 to 6 hours was a climb. But depending on your speed, you can upload your videos. And then there's some softwares out there that you can use to compress your video without even affecting the quality of the video, so that your videos can upload much quicker than it would on a normal day. So depending on what you're going for, you can look for those softwares to use. If not, you can just do it at night like me. By the time you get up in the morning, the video is already uploaded, and then you just go ahead and publish. And then one thing I want to tell you guys, if you are thinking of starting a YouTube channel, take it from me, do not expect to get help from any of these YouTubers. Do not, I'm telling you the truth. Do not expect to get help from any of these big YouTubers or people who are already in the game. They will not help you. Do you know how many people I comment under their videos? Oh, they know IJ transformation. The moment you ask them for something that they are using, they go ghost on you. I have sent emails to, I think, about 4 people on YouTube. Some of them are even Nigerians that I know, that they're claiming to be very friendly, they will help, blah blah blah. You send them email, nobody. And some will tell you that they didn't see it. I say, come on, for they not see them how. You want to tell me your email is so flooded that you miss my email? That's a big lie. They will not help you. So just be ready to be on your own. Those who stand for you, depend on those people. Those who don't stand for you, move on and depend on yourself and God. God will explode you one day. God will explode you one day. So that's just it, guys. Honestly, what I've seen out here on YouTube, I'm like, people do have double standards. They have double skin. Honestly, these girls out here, don't depend on any of them. And then when it comes to support, let me tell you, to save your strength and energy, have zero, hear me, zero expectation from people you know. Zero expectation. That will save you the headache. It will save you depression. It will save you going to the psychiatric unit. Have zero expectation from the people you know. Because interestingly, people you don't know support you more than the people you know. And that is facts. That is facts. You'll be shocked at the amount of people that you think will stand by you, who will just ghost you when you start your own business. You'll be like, but where is this person who is always by my side, who is always claiming all my friends, my whatever story? You'll be shocked. So have zero expectation from the people you know. Instead, expect those whom you know to help you. I'm just saving you from stress. I'm just saving you from depression. I'm saving you from going to the psychiatric unit. Honestly, guys. So that's all I have to say. I hope you guys did like this video. Thank you so much for those who stopped by. Thank you for the 4 thumbs up. I appreciate it for my first YouTube live. Thank you so much for all the help. Thank you for the comments. Please, this live is going to be on my page, so you can go ahead and share and share and share. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and encourage your friends, your grandma, your kids, your aunties, uncles to subscribe. It doesn't, they are not going to be charged. It's free of charge. Encourage them to subscribe. I need all the help, guys. Thank you so much for watching this live. I'll talk to you guys in my other video. I have to edit a video right now, so I'm going to do that. Thank you for watching, guys. Take good care of yourself and have a good night. Sister Wendy, thank you so much for sticking around. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. And I miss you too. Thank you, Tino, for stopping. Thank you, Sylvia, for stopping by. And for those of you who did stop that I don't know you, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys so much. You guys have a good night and take good care of yourself. Remember, there's COVID out there. Protect yourself, protect your loved ones. Stay 6 feet, wash your hands, put on your mask, and be safe. Bye, guys. I'm going to end right here. Peace out.